Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your 1 hour power yoga practice. Today we'll begin in child's pose. You want to start off on your knees, bring your big toes to touch as you lower your hips down onto your heels, resting your forehead onto your mats. And just take a few moments here in child's pose to notice your breath as you breathe in through your nose and slowly exhale out through your nose. Starting off with deep belly breaths. On your inhales, filling up your belly, notice how your torso lifts. And on your exhale, notice how your belly shrinks. Continue to follow the natural rhythm of your breath in this posture. Inhaling in through your nose and slowly exhaling out through your nose. Begin to notice any areas of aches or pain. And throughout your practice, allow yourself to be gentle in these areas. As you are, take 2 complete cycles of breath, inhaling in and exhaling out. Last one, inhale and exhale out completely. On your next inhale, shifting forward into tabletop, stacking your wrists with your shoulders and your knees with your hips. Inhale, extend your right arm over your heads, opening up your chest. And exhale, threading the needle through. Inhale, sweeping your right arm over your head, reaching up. And exhale, threading the needle through. Last one, inhale, extending your right arm over your head, gaze up. And exhale, thread the needle through. Inhale, coming back into neutral position in your tabletop. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. Inhale, extending your left arm up. And exhale, threading the needle. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale through. Last one, inhale. And exhale, threading the needle through. Inhale, coming back into your neutral position. And exhale as you are. On your next inhale, grabbing onto your right ankle, sweeping your left arm over your head as you push your hips towards the top of your mats, finding a back bend here as you reach to the bottom of your mats. And exhale, coming back into your child's pose. Inhale back into your tabletop, and exhale, grabbing onto your left ankle this time. Inhale, sweeping your right arm over your heads, and exhale into your child's pose. Following the rhythm of your breath, inhale into your tabletop, and exhale, right hand to right ankle. Inhale, sweeping your left arm over your head, And exhale into child's pose. Onto the left side, inhale into your tabletop. Exhale, left hand to left ankle. Inhale, right arm over your head. And exhale into child's pose. We'll move through this one more time. Inhale into your tabletop. Exhale, right hand to right ankle. Inhale, left arm over your head. And exhale into child's pose. Last one, inhale, tabletop. Exhale, left hand to left ankle. Inhale, right arm over your head, reaching back. And exhale into child's pose. Taking 3 cycles of breath in child's pose and just notice how your breath has changed. Inhaling in through your nose and exhaling out through your nose. Inhale in and exhale out. Last one, inhale, shift forward into tabletop, curl your toes under, lift your knees and your hips up as you push away from the top of your mats into downward facing dog. Spreading your fingers, continue to draw your chest towards your thighs, feeling that length on your back and your shoulders. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you like. And from here, feel free to pedal your heels. Shift your hips from side to side. Nod your head yes and no. And just take what you need here in your first downward facing dog. When you're ready, coming back into stillness in your downward facing dog, inhale in through your nose. And on your exhale, bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mat. Keeping your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, slide your hands on your shins, flat back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And exhale, forward fold, chest to thighs, gaze past your knees. Pressing into your feet, inhale, standing tall, sweep your arms over your head, reaching tall, gaze up. Drop your shoulder blades down. And exhale, wrapping your right arm on your lower back as you hinge to your right. Inhale, standing tall, sweep your arms over your head. And exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, standing tall, reach up. And exhale, forward fold to release. Inhale, hands on your shins, flat back, squeeze your shoulder blades. And exhale, plant your hands and step back into your high plank. You have the option here to lower your knees down as you lower down into your push-up. Uncurl your back toes. Inhale, pushing up, lift your chest, gaze up into your upward facing dog. Or feel free to start off small with cobra. And exhale, curl your toes under, lift your hips up into downward facing dog. Taking 3 cycles of breath here. Inhaling in through your nose and exhaling out through your nose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale in and exhale, bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mats. Inhale, hands on your shins, flat back, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head, reaching tall, gaze up. And exhale, wrapping your right arm behind your lower back as you hinge to your right. Inhale, back to the center, reaching tall, gaze up. And exhale, left arm on your lower back, hinging to the opposite side. Inhale, reaching tall, gaze up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, flat back. And exhale, plant your hands, step back, taking a flow here as you lower down into your push-up. Inhale into your upward facing dog, and exhale into downward facing dog. Again, taking 3 cycles of breath. When you meet in downward facing dog, inhaling into your nose, and exhaling out through your nose. Inhale in, and exhale out. Last one, inhale, and exhale, bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands on your shins, flat back, and exhale, forward fold, chest up, thighs, gaze past your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head, reaching tall gaze up, and exhale, hinging to your right. Inhale, back to the center, reaching tall gaze up, and exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, back to the center, maybe finding a slight back bend, and exhale, forward fold to release. Inhale, hands on your shins, flat back, and exhale, plant your hands, stepping back into your high plank, lowering down into your push-up. Inhaling into your upward facing dog, exhale into your downward facing dog. Taking 3 cycles of breath, and we'll move through slightly one more time. Inhale into your nose, and on your exhale, bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands on your shins, flat back, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing tall, sweep your arms over your head, and exhale, hinging to your right. Inhale, back to the center, and exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, back to the center, maybe finding a back bend, and exhale, forward fold to release. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, plant your hands, taking a flow here, lowering down to your push-up as you ride your breath. Inhale into upward facing dog, and exhale into downward facing dog. Taking your 3 cycles of breath, inhale, open your mouth and exhale out. Inhale into your nose, filling up. Open your mouth to sigh out. Last one of those, inhale, and exhale out to release. Inhale, and exhale, bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands on your shins, flat back, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head, and exhale, placing your hands at heart center. Setting up for a tree pose, starting with your left leg, placing the weight of your body on your left leg. Option to kickstand your right heel onto your left, or place the sole of your foot onto your calf, or just above your knee. You choose. You choose your variation of tree pose. Avoid any pressure on your knee itself. Continue to draw your navel into your spine to engage your core, standing tall, and focus in on your breath. Option to stay as you are, or if you feel balanced, option to open up your arms. Taking 2 complete cycles of breath here as you are. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale with control, coming back to the center of your mat, placing your hands at heart center. We'll set up for the opposite side, again, choosing your variation of tree pose. And when you feel balanced, option to open up your arms. Always tuning into your breath. Taking 2 complete cycles of breath, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale, slowly with control, coming back to the center of your mat. From here, heel to your heels, just slightly as wide as your mat. Your toes are pointing out and your heels are pointing in. Basically, keeping your hands at heart center. Begin to bend your knees as you make your way down to a squat until your elbows meets your knees. Notice if your back is collapsing, continue to lift your chest as you drop your shoulder blades down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and slightly tuck your chin in to keep a long spine on your neck. Taking 2 complete cycles of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale into your nose. And on your exhale, plant your hands and step back into your high plank, taking a flow as you ride your breath, lowering down to your push-up. Inhaling into your upward facing dog, finding your back bends, and exhale into your downward facing dog. From here, we'll start to build our sun V, warming up our hips. Taking an inhale in through your nose, and exhale, bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up, hands on your shins, flat back, and exhale, forward fold. Pressing into your feet, inhale, standing tall, sweep your arms over your head, and exhale, placing your hands at heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head, bending your knees, hinging with your hips as you find chair pose, placing the weight of your body on your heels. Continue to draw your navel into your spine to engage your core, and drop your shoulder blades down. Inhale into your nose, and exhale, forward fold to release. Inhale, half up, hands on your shins, flat back, and exhale, plant your hands, taking your flow. Inhale into your upward facing dog, and exhale into your downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your right leg up, and exhale, draw your right knee towards your right elbow, and squeeze for a plank. Inhale, right leg up, and exhale, right knee to opposite elbow, and squeeze. Inhale, right leg up, and exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Keeping your back heel lifted, inhale into your crescent lunge, and exhale, pivot and anchor your back heel, arms to a strong T into your warrior two. Inhale, flip your right palm, sweeping it over your head, finding a back bend. And exhale, plant your hands, step back, taking your flow here. Inhale into upward facing dog, exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, and exhale, left knee to left elbow and squeeze. Inhale, left leg up, And exhale, left knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, step right through. Inhale into your crescent lunge. And exhale into your warrior two. Inhale, flip your left palm, sweeping it over your head. And exhale, plant your hands, taking a flow. Inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Taking your 3 cycles of breath. As we move through sun B, warming up our hips. Inhale in through your nose. And exhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands on your shins flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head, reaching tail gaze up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. And exhale, sinking into your chair pose. Finding a deep squat. Inhale here. And exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, half up. And exhale, plant your hands, taking a float. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, step your right foot through. Inhale into your crescent lunge. And exhale into your warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, plant your hands, taking a flow. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, step your left foot through. Inhale into crescent lunge. And exhale into your warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, plant your hands, taking a flow. Again, taking 3 cycles of breath in your downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling in through your nose. And exhaling out through your nose. Moving through Sunday one more time. Inhale. And exhale, bend your knees, make your way to the top of your mats. Inhale halfway up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing tall. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. And exhale into your chair pose. Inhale in here as you are. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins flat back. And exhale, plant your hands, taking a flow. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, step your right foot through. Inhale into your crescent lunge. And exhale into your warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, taking your flow. Inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, left knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, step your left foot through. Inhale into your crescent lunge. And exhale into your warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, taking a flow. Inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Again, taking 3 cycles of breath. When you're ready, taking an inhale in and exhale, making your way to the top of your mats. Inhale, half up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing tall, knees up, and exhale, placing your hands at heart center. Setting up for eagle pose, placing your arms to a T, palms facing down, wrapping your right elbow underneath your left. Bending your knees, picking up with your right leg, wrapping your right knee around your left. Continue to draw your navel into your spine, and continue to bring your elbows up. Finding your focus point here. Continue to squeeze your knees together and your elbows. And take in 2 cycles of breath here in this posture. Inhaling in through your nose. And exhale, release, sweep your arms over your head, reaching thigh gaze up. And exhale, placing your hands at heart center. Setting up for the opposite side, arms to T. This time, left elbow underneath your right. Bending your knees, placing your left knee on top of your right. Taking 2 cycles of breath in this posture. Inhaling in through your nose. And exhale, slowly unravel, sweep your arms over your head, placing your hands at heart center. We'll do this one more time on each side. Arms to a T, right elbow underneath your left. Bending your knees, right knee on top of your left knee. Taking 2 cycles of breath, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale. And on your exhale, slowly unravel, sweep your arms over your head, hands to heart center. Last one, arms to a T, wrapping your left elbow underneath your right, bending your knees, left knee on top of your right knee. Continue to breathe into this posture. Last 2 cycles of breath, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale, unravel, sweep your arms over your head, and exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a quarter turn to your right, Arms to a T. Pivots your toes to the back of your mat and bend your right knee into warrior two. From your warrior two, placing your hands at heart center, lifting your left heel and prayer twist to your right, placing your left elbow on top of your right knee. Continue to press your hands together, creating space in your torso and gazing through your right elbow. You have the option to lower your left knee down and take in 2 cycles of breath here in this posture. And on your last exhale, pivot and anchor your back heel, toes pointing to the side of your mat, arms up, extending your legs, and exhale, melting forward. Walking your hands to the back of your heels, releasing your head in your shoulders. Breathing into your lower back and your hamstrings. Taking 2 cycles of breath in this posture. And on your last exhale, walking hands to the top. Inhale, half up. And exhale, placing your hands on your hips as you slowly rise up to the top. Pivoting your toes to the front of your mat, arms to a T. And again, finding warrior two as you bend into your left knee this time. Placing your hands at heart center, lifting your right heel and prayer twist to the left. Right elbow onto left knee as you press your hands together, creating that space in your torso, gazing over your left elbow. Again, you have the option to lower your right knee down for a modified prayer twist. Taking 2 complete cycles of breath here as you are. And on your last exhale, coming back into your star pose, placing your hands into strong T, pivoting your toes to the back of your mat, and you have the option here to step your back leg forward a bit, hinging forward, placing your right hand near your right ankle as you find triangle pose. You have the option to use your blocks to bring the ground closer to you. Again, continue to engage your core in this posture and feel free to apply a soft bend on your right knee, but at the same time, engaging your quads and your hamstrings. Breathing into the left side of your rib cage. Taking 2 complete cycles of breath in this posture. And on your last exhale, slowly rising up. Toe your heels slightly wider than your hips. And your heels are pointing out and your toes are pointing in. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. And exhale, forward fold. Locking your hands at the back of your mat. And take in 3 cycles of breath. On your last exhale, walk your hands to the top. Inhale, half up. And exhale, hands on your hips, making your way to the top. Pivoting your toes to the front of your mat. Arms to a T, hinging forward, left hand towards your left ankle as you reach your right arm to the ceiling. Spreading your fingers. This time breathing into the right side of your rib cage. Continue to reach to the ceiling as you bring your arm behind you, creating space. Taking 3 complete cycles of breath. And on your last exhale, slowly rising up. Placing your hands at heart center, stepping your foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. And exhale, forward fold. With your peace fingers grabbing onto your big toes. As you pull your weight down, bending your elbows, splaying your elbows to the side of your mat, releasing your head. Feel free to roll your head from side to side, releasing any tension on your neck and your shoulders. And taking a few cycles of breath. Taking an inhale in through your nose, and exhale, releasing your hands on your shins flat back. This time, forward fold, sliding your palms underneath your feet, bringing your toes towards your wrist as much as possible. Taking 2 complete cycles of breath here. And on your last exhale, sliding your hands underneath your feet, hands on your shins flat back. And exhale, plant your hands and step back, taking your final flow here as you lower down to your push-up. Inhale into your upward facing dog, and exhale into your downward facing dog. Lower your knees down onto your mat. Bring your feet to the top of your mat. Keeping your knees bent, planting your feet onto your mat. And begin to walk your heels towards your hips. Extending your arms in front of you. Squeezing your shoulder blades, lift your chest, and begin to lean back. Notice if your back is collapsing, again, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades. This may be enough, or you have the option to lift your heel, both heels, coming into both toes. Taking 2 complete cycles of breath. last exhale, slowly making your way to lie down onto your mats. Draw your knees into your chest, giving your knees a squeeze. When you're ready, making your way back to sit, and we'll set up a bow pose one more time. Sitting tall, extending your arms, leaning back. Option to add your lifting your heels up. Taking 3 cycles of breath. And on your last exhale, slowly rolling back to lie down onto your mats. Draw your knees into your chest, giving your knees a squeeze. And in your own way, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Setting up our yin postures. Starting with your right leg, inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, draw your right knee towards your right wrist and your ankle to your left. As best as you can, try to align your shin bone to the top of your mat. Sliding your back leg as far as you can. When you're ready, pushing into your hands, inhale, lift your chest gaze up. And exhale, crawling down onto your elbows, resting your forehead onto your mat or your block. And just allow yourself to breathe in this posture, releasing any tension. Allowing your breath to lengthen. Avoid any sharp shooting pain on your right knee. And you should feel an intense sensation on the right side of your hip. Taking 3 complete cycles of breath, making these last few breaths your longest, allowing you to soften even further. And on your last exhale, slowly pressing yourself up, roll onto your right hip as you sweep your left leg to the top of your mat, bringing your right ankle on top of your left knee, setting up for a twist. From here, sitting tall, twisting to your right, to the left side, bring your right elbow on top of your left knee. Continuing to twist, gazing over your left shoulder, taking a few cycles of breath. And on your last exhale, slowly unravel, sweeping your left leg back, tucking your toes under into downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal your heels. And when you're ready, we'll do the same on the opposite leg. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, draw your left knee to your left wrist and your ankle to your right. Sliding your back leg as far as you can. Inhale, lift your chest gaze up. And exhale, melting forward. Resting your forehead onto your block, your mats, your forearms. Breathing into the left side of your hip. Again, avoiding any sharp shooting pain on your left knee this time. Noticing the alignment on your hip, pushing your right hip forward and your left hip back. Turning your focus inward into your breath. And notice if you're carrying any tension around your shoulders. Feel free to widen your elbows to the side. Taking 3 complete cycles of breath here. And on your last exhale, slowly pressing yourself up. This time rolling onto your left hip, sweeping your right leg to the top of your mat, bringing your right ankle over your left knee, setting up for a twist. Sitting tall, twisting into your right side this time, left elbow to right knee, gazing over your right shoulder. Taking 2 complete cycles of breath. And on your last exhale, slowly unravel, sweeping your legs to the top of your mat, making your way to lie down. Keeping your knees bent, your feet hip width apart. Walk your heels towards your hips, your arms beside you, palms facing down, setting up for a bridge pose. Inhale, lift your hips up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, interlace your hands underneath as you draw your knuckles towards your heels. Continue to push your hips up to the sky, drawing your knees in together, squeezing your glutes, engaging your core. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly releasing your hands as you roll your spine down 1 vertebrae at a time towards your mat. As your hips reach the mats, feel free to windshield wipe your knees to one side, then to the other side. Coming back to the center of your mats, we'll do bridge pose one more time. Placing your hands beside you, palms facing down. Inhale, lift your hips up, squeeze your shoulder blades, interlace your fingers underneath. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly releasing your back one vertebrae at a time. This time, draw your knees into your chest, giving your knees a squeeze. Gently rocking from side to side, or making small circles. Placing your arms to a T, palms facing up. Lowering your knees down onto your right, finding a twist. Option to stack your knees together or stagger. Breathing into the left side of your rib cage. Option to place your right hand on top of your left knee for a deeper stretch. Take in 3 complete cycles of breath. And on your last exhale, slowly drawing your knees into your chest, giving your knees a squeeze. And we'll set up for the opposite side. Arms to a T, palms facing up. Lowering your knees down to your left this time. Choosing your variation of your twist. Breathing into the right side of your rib cage. And take in 3 cycles of breath. On your last exhale, drawing your knees into your chest. And when you're ready, extending your legs to the bottom of your mat. Your arms beside you, palms facing up. Taking as much space here. Gently closing your eyes. And taking these last few moments to soak in your practice. Continue to tune into your breath. Noticing any sensations. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, gently turning your head from side to side. Inhale, reach your arms over your heads, pointing your fingers and your toes away to stretch, to lengthen. And exhale, drawing your knees into your chest, giving your knees a squeeze. Making your way into a fetal position, choosing any side. Resting your head onto your bicep. Pressing into your palm. We'll meet in a seated position, crossing your legs. Placing your hands at heart center, gently closing your eyes. Thank you for sharing your practice here today. Delights in me, bows and honors, delights in you, from my heart to yours. Namaste.